Alright, so this is day 6. I'm in Durras and it's just a rest day. I've been chilling out all day, got a bit of a sleep in, been getting in touch with the media and working on some stuff with the charity and working on my website and the blog and things like that, just catching up, getting back up to speed with everything. And finally in the afternoon now I've had the chance just to come out and chill out on the grass here with the kangaroos and stare at the ocean for a while, which is always good. It's always therapeutic. I've been thinking a fair bit about everything that's ahead of me, of course, because well, that's pretty fresh on the mind. Weighing pretty heavy, but to be honest, I'm bearing the load pretty well. It's doesn't seem to be phasing me at all. I reckon, just happy to keep on going. I don't reckon I'm going to do any damage to my body. I reckon it's just going to hurt like any other run. And, geez, I'm loving, first half of every run. Absolutely loving that. I'm dreaming about it. So that's cool. It's nice. Wouldn't have thought I'd be doing that. I've actually never done that before. But funnily enough, anyway. But yeah, so just chilling out, taking the time to stare at the ocean and think. And so I've been sitting here for a good hour or so. And it was really funny. This thought just suddenly popped through my head. It's funny. I caught myself say something, and it's often these things that you hear this internal voice just going, and often you don't even. You hear it and you acknowledge it, and then you forget it just about straight away. That I caught it, and I heard myself saying, "This is not something you want. This is something you have to do." And I was like, "What? Did you really just say that? Did you mean that? Is that true?" And it didn't make any sense, because I was thinking, well, first of all, yes, this is something that I want. And no, it's not something I have to do, because no one has to run across the country. That's just stupid. You can only do it if you want to do it. So I've been sitting here and trying to work out what the hell I meant, because I honestly believe that I meant what I said. There's those sort of internal voices, they don't mean nothing. You just kind of got to listen to them and work out, your sort of inner cognitions. Anyway, so I gave it some thought, and I decided that nobody expects me to do what I'm doing. In fact, when I first told people, most people didn't even expect that I'd start, let alone make it actually to the end, and I guess we'll find out still about that. But I think the only person who really expects it is me, in the sense that I have to do it, is that because there's an expectation that I'll do it. And I was thinking, well, why do I expect myself to do it? I was thinking, well, I have an image of myself as somebody who's going to have a positive impact on the world, and this is something that I dreamt up from a young age, in a way in which I wanted to do that, in a way in which I wanted to leave a footprint that I was proud of, type thing. And so I was thinking, I have that expectation of myself. And so that's sort of the second half of it, and I was trying to work out, well, why is that? So that explains why I have to do it, but why is it not something that I want to do? And that's where it started to blur the boundary for me of what desire is. And of course, I go straight away thinking about past experiences to try and answer the question. And I think it always comes back to expectation. Have you ever wanted good marks / expected good marks, and you find that when you achieve something that you expected to do, say you expected the mark that you got, you're not pleased with yourself. It's not like it was something you wanted, it was an expectation. So I hope Well, I don't know, in a sense, yeah, I expect to make it to the Cape. I mean, if I didn't, I'd be completely undermining myself. So, trying to work out where there's room for elation. And maybe there's not, but you know, my general, what's the word? My general mood is fairly just chilled out, calm. Nothing seems to faze me, so maybe I'll get there and just be like, sick, I'm at the Cape, I'll go home now. What's next? Maybe I'll cry. Maybe I'll just fist bump the air and just go, yeah, sick. Happy with that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't expect to have answers. I've just mostly got questions, and thank you for listening to me rant. But you know what? Like, it's as much for me. I'm just gonna listen to myself rant when I'm an 80-year-old man and look back and go, wow, so many questions, so few answers. Hopefully I've got some answers then. Okay, you're an idiot. You overcomplicated everything. But anyway, have an awesome day. I'm having a good one. And I'm running to Ulladulla tomorrow to meet up with my dad's side of the family. So, should be pretty good. It's another 50k or so. Mostly run along the beaches now that I'm here, which is awesome. And yeah, I'll let you know about that. Oh, actually, one final thing is that I reckon I'll give before and after videos. Try and keep them short. Because as you might have noticed, or as I've noticed watching back some of the videos today, they are painful. Like, I'm just miserable, and it doesn't reflect how I actually feel. I mean, yeah, what would you look like if you just run 60k's? I suppose you'd be just as, like, blasé. That's what they called me on the news. Anyway, alright, catch you tomorrow. Bye.